I got a good hit rate, but like I frequently suck. But if you don't bomb, you're terrible. If you never bomb, you're a hack. That's the bottom line, man. And you watch all the great comics that go in, or if you watch like Chris Rock working a thing out. I love following Chris Rock. The seller, man, he sits and works it out, and the crowd goes, "Oh, I thought it would be a finished hour."
Yeah.
Because they don't know any of this process. They think it's nobody. First of all, nobody knows what the fuck this is, and nobody respects it. They all think they could do it. Every one of you unfunny fucking boring animals that I deign to let you listen to my sideways thoughts think that you could do my job, and you can't, So they all think that. So you're on the lowest rung of showbiz. You're below a magician, and you're below a ventriloquist. A porn star that quits porn does your job. Big Ange, fucking Big Ange from the Real Housewives. I'm a comedian. Okay.
Oh, she does comedy now?
Yeah. Why wouldn't she? It's just a thing you can do.
Well, Screech from Saved by the Bell,
anyone can do it. Well, but he's probably been doing it long enough now that he's looking at, Big Ange. He's got some time in now. So everybody thinks they can do your goddamn job, you morons. So
well, that's where the heckling comes from. It comes from them thinking, I can do what you do.
Well, that's what I thought before I did it. I'll just walk in and then I'm a star. I thought that. I fully thought that. I watched people like... I used to do it with like movies. I remember being like, I don't know, college years, being like, Tim Burton, because Tim Burton had one movie I didn't like. I'm like, he stinks. Creative guy with a list of credits as long as your arm.
Hey,
I'm like, whatever, because I'm a spoiled. You just get to watch great, like all these incredible movies all the time, so you get to be like, to a guy with like a massive vision that you never could have put that work in, or hustle. And I'm like, oh, Tim Burton, fuck him. That one part at the end of that one thing. I've moved on.
That happens a lot, even with comedy, a lot of comics. I know a lot of my buddies that are comics. So you watch a movie and you go, oh, that was good.
I look at it, when you have to work on things, you have a different understanding. Just like I can't appreciate music like a guy that's a real musician. You're a guy who's really into being a musician and trying to tell you that like Yes is the greatest band. Dude, you have to listen to Yes. Like, I don't give a shit about listen to what he's doing right
Rush
there. And I'm like, I can't hear it. Put on some crap you hate. So how could I expect in stand-up that you're going to listen to a thing the way I listen to it? I mean, I expect, but not you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not even possible. But then like, when you work on something, you look at, because I obsessively look at comments, and I'll focus on like 2 or 3. I want to hear negatives.
On what? On comments on what?
Anything I'm working on, ever. And I'll obsess on the negative ones. And it's like almost like I'm testing myself against attacking somebody. But I like to take it. I feel like it builds character to take a good beating. It builds character, man.
And that entails reading those comments and
just whatever. I'll take my beating. The thing that enrages me is dismissals. That's my big weakness, which is like I don't look at you as anything either way. Like, hey, go do your little thing. Like I'm gonna make an impression on you. After that, and you know what I mean? Like. Well, I have an obsession with that. Like, it could be a Casey Anthony impression. I don't give a fuck. It's like a sociopath. That's what you told me in the beginning. These personalities you meet. I used to work for Marin. That was my first writing job. I remember we were working on this show he had called Nevermind the Buzzcocks on VH1.
Oh, really?
And Marin was the host. So that was my first writing job. And I remember we were sitting there, and he had a book of psychology, and he was, hey, dude, read this sociopath description, and it sounded like every comedian you ever met. It so was like just the narcissism and the...
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.